Hey, my lovelies, it's me, author Alexandria Infante, coming to you with a new review. So sorry about yesterday. We had issues. Remember, I had said in the beginning of when we first launched the channel that sometimes we may have to forego a specific night because of the fact that if Jen and I and Erica all have to work and we can't, like, we don't have the time to actually put the video up, then we may actually not have one up. So that's sort of what happened yesterday. So sorry. Jen made a little video when she got home, but I think it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. So not exactly sure if any of you guys saw it, but it was just pretty much to let you guys know that sometimes that will happen to where we can't get to put up a video. And then not only is my job crazy, but then I'm moving back to New York. And then I'm slated to have 6 books come out this year. So I'm really crazy busy with that because of the paranormals. I write 6 paranormal series, like I'm sure I've told you guys already. And basically it's been a year since the ending happened for those. So like my readers are like, where the hell's the book? So that's what I'm working on right now. And then I was supposed to have 3 historical romances come out. So my year is going to be very crazy, crunching with deadlines and all that stuff. So there might be a day or two. I can't promise that a video will be up every day. I know we originally said that we would have 7 days a week, and then we dropped it to 6 because we had to have a day to read. So keep your fingers crossed. I'm shooting for 6 days a week. It's just that, life happens. And so that's pretty much why there was no review yesterday. So, we are returning to the review tonight. And then, remember, we still have that contest going on. So if you are a new subscriber or a subscriber, just period, we have a $50 gift card that we are giving away to a lucky reader. So basically all you have to do is like give us a shout out on some of these videos that you're watching. Just basically say hey. And then over on my channel, MC Latino romance author Alexandria Infante, I'm actually giving away a big secret box and a $50 gift card. So if you want to pop over there, but you can only win it if you subscribe. Sorry, quid pro quo. Come on, y'all now. You do, we do, everybody do. That's how it go. So you no, it's just that we we don't know you unless you subscribe. And so in order for us to pick a winner, a random winner from all of the names, we have to have you subscribe, because if you don't subscribe, your name won't be there. So we can't put you in the drawing for the box or the gift cards. I'm just joking. And so that's pretty much it. So we will be reviewing the rest of the week. Like I have a review to do tonight, and then of course tomorrow, and then Friday we're scheduled to have a guest reviewer, a guest or host takeover. So keeping my fingers crossed that she's finished with the book, and then Sunday hopefully we have a guest reviewer as well. So I'm going to try to throw them in at least twice a week to, jumble up the channel, especially since Erica and Jen are having such a hard time, being able to come onto the channel as well. Erica, like I said, she's a lawyer, so sometimes she can't. And then, just for propriety's sake sometimes too. So, but anyway, no ado, no mas. So tonight's author is, I found this book on Amazon. I actually found this one. Now there are some times when I will go and find a book myself. And this book is by author Stephanie Burke. And now I read this book. This is a little, just, it's a short. I was at the gym, and it was one of those reads that you could read at the gym while you're on the treadmill. And so basically I downloaded it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe this book is a freebie. Stephanie Burke is not on our roster. Someone out there knows her, let her know that we did a review for her. And then starting Friday, we will begin to review our submission authors, because we're getting more. And so basically, tomorrow's Thursday, and so that's our mainstream author, and I have a mainstream author already for that. But tomorrow I will let you know who our Friday submission author is going to be. She's finishing his book right now, so she is going to come on. And she, when I refer to she, I mean my daughter, my middle child. The book that we got is LGBT, which basically I love LGBT because my daughter is an LGBT. And so I just wanted her to come on and, do the review for me. So, and plus I believe she's really liking the book. So, basically I just felt like she would do it more justice than I would. So, also, then on Sunday, I believe my other daughter's coming on. I'm not exactly sure. She's like sort of camera shy too. So maybe not. I might get one of my my son's little friends. Anyway, I just want to throw some faces out there so you guys get to see someone other than me. Every week. You start getting sick of my face. And so anyway, that's pretty much just it. And so tonight's review, like I said, is by author Stephanie Burke, and the book is called Night of the Cat. And now, if you know Miss Burke, let her know that we are reviewing her book. It's called Night of the Cat. So now, okay, this book is a short read. It says 260, but I think that's like, the Kindle, whatever. I think it's probably about 60 pages because it's a very short. I'm telling you, I read it while I was on the treadmill, and I did a 50-minute, and I was finished with the book before my 50 minutes was up. And so it's very, very short. And so what happens is, okay, so the book is about basically, okay, so the book is about I gotta remember this character's name. I'm sorry, I can't find it because I read it on wow, and she doesn't give the author's name for the blurb. Okay, so it says it takes you less than 30 minutes to read this. What the heck? I could have sworn I saw this character. Maybe she doesn't have a name, because I know he calls her Blood of Lavinia. Yeah, because when she goes to say my name is, he cuts her off. He says mine. So I don't actually think she's given a name. Okay, if I'm crazy, if somebody's read this already and she does have a name, basically give me a little shout out down there in the box, because I don't remember reading her name. He always referred to her as Blood of Lavinia. Okay, so the main character, Blood of Lavinia, she her aunt Lavinia dies, and so basically she leaves her a house. Now, she's pretty much sick of the rat race and, just city life and all that. So she was like, woohoo, I'm happy for that. And so she drives up to claim the house. And so she didn't have an issue that it was like sort of like woodland, sort of like, situated like in a woodland area. It would be, you would be off the beaten path from the actual city. And so she actually liked that. And so she's sitting in her living room one night and she's chilling, but it's hot as like Hades. And then I think her air conditioner is on the fritz, so she opens up the window and she's just trying to like pretty much get herself, cool or whatever. This is a very short, seriously, I'm saying seriously, erotic romance. And she opens up the window, to get like the cool air in. And so basically she does, and she's sitting there and she's sipping on her iced tea, and then she happens to glance over towards the window, and there's a cat there, like a really pretty gorgeous, like with gold and orange and white tomcat. Like, it's not a tabby cat, it's a tomcat. And so she looks, I don't know, if you know the difference. So she looks over at the window, and then she goes over to the window, and the kitty puts like his paw on the screen. I thought that was cute. He puts his paw on the screen, and so she's like kind of just looking at him like, do you want, and why are you putting your paw on there, and who's your owner, blah, blah. Pretty much just talking to the cat. And so she goes over to the screen, and then she touches the screen herself, and when she does, the cat puts his paw in there and he rips the screen out. She's like, oh, and so she backs up and she's like, what the fuck? And then the cat comes in, and then it shifts and it's a man. And she's like, what the hell? First off, why are you in my house? Blah, 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 And so they start having this conversation. And then he calls her Blood of Lavinia. And she's like, that's not my name. And then he's like, but you are Blood of Lavinia. And so pretty much he tells her that he had a pact with her aunt. Basically, he would protect her as long as she lived if she signed a pact with him. And so basically she signed a blood pact. Blech. I'll get out in a second. She signed a blood pact with him, and basically she belongs to him because her aunt made this blood pact, which basically said, I will give my niece to you if you protect me by living in these woods and blah, 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 blah. And so basically she is pretty much his sexual surrogate because of the fact that the aunt pledged her to him and she signed a blood oath. And so basically the scene is like, seriously, like, where you, ooh, Jesus, ooh, Lord. I was on the treadmill like, ooh, oh my, oh. Seriously. And the guy that was on the, I had to like turn the screen like that because I had it like sitting on the treadmill like this. So as I'm, I'm listening to it, but you know how your eyes follow anyway. And so the guy that was like on this treadmill next to me, he was running, right? He was running, and then I got to this really, really dirty part, and this guy's like ready. He was like, I was just like, trying to turn it off. And so basically that was a really freaky day at the gym because like then there was this other guy who was standing there, and I don't know, it's probably not a good idea to read erotic romance at the gym when you're on the treadmill and people are like right here. Like there was a lady on this side at first. She saw what I was reading and she laughed, so she probably already knew. But then the young guy that was running next to me, his face turned red and he was just like, so that's why I was like, oh my God, oh my God. And then after he left, because I did like a 60-minute session, after he left, this other guy, because young kids, they get on the treadmill and they run for like 20 minutes and then they're just like, whew, because they've already freaking burned like 2,000 million calories. And so then there was this other guy who got on the treadmill, and he was an older man. He looked like he might have been probably his mid to late 50s. That dude was really weird. He was really weird, and he kept looking at me like. So I actually turned off the Kindle because he kept looking at me like really weirdly, and then he would stop on the freaking treadmill, and he would turn and he would look at me like this, and I was like, "What the?" And so I looked up, and then I just started like. I would keep my head this way. I didn't even look at him anymore. And then when I left the gym, he was outside the gym, and I was just like, oh shit. Excuse me. I was like, oh crap, let me go this way, because that was really, really freaky. That was a really weird day. And then on this side, that lady left, and then this younger guy got on, and I was not thinking. This he's probably like 27. And I wasn't thinking, and like he got on the treadmill next to me, and it was just, like a natural, you turn around and you look to see who is next to you, because you have your earphones on and you're just doing your business, and you turn, you look to see, and he was like, he looked like he might have been like Puerto Rican, like I know he was some Afro Latina, and he had murder braids like that came down to like right here, and he was yoked, and I turned around and I looked and I was like, damn, before I realized it, and he caught me out of the corner of his eye, and he like kind of chuckled to himself, and then I was like so embarrassed, I was like, now look at this boy. But that's pretty much how it was like, oh my god. But anyway, that was a crazy day at the gym, and so I really, really, truly don't recommend reading erotic romance at the gym if people are that close to you. And so once again, basically, this is a hot little number. She becomes his she is his mate, because of the fact that the aunt pledged her to him through blood magic. And so it's so short, so I have to stop there because I don't want to tell you the ending. I want you to read it yourself. This is a cute little book. It's, I mean, if you're on your coffee break, if you're on your lunch break, I believe it's free, or it might have been 99 cents. It's one of those. It's very cute to where you would enjoy this on a break, because you got nothing else to do for your 30 minutes, and this book is about 30 minutes, so it would take you like 30 minutes to read it, and so maybe 20. Like I said, I was on the treadmill, and I finished the book before I even finished my 60-minute workout. So it's just that short, and it's really cute. And once again, it's called Night of the Cat, and it's by Stephanie Burke, USA Today best-selling author. And there you go. You could see the cover. And if anyone out there knows Miss Burke, let her know we got a review on here for her, because this book was so cute. It was good. I give her a 3.75 for this book. I just wish it was a little bit longer. So, but besides that, it's a really cute, really good book to read, and it's very, 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 very. This is like a. You know how you have 18 plus? This is 18 plus plus plus. That's how it's like a Kanisha Knowles level. That dirty level. So, if you want something quick, something sexy, something that you'll just be like, oh my god. Here you go, right here. Miss Stephanie Burke. And the book, once again, is called Night of the Cat. And that is our review for tonight, because it was a short. So now, my lovelies, please remember, there is a $50 gift card up for grabs. So make sure that you are leaving comments on these videos. And come on, these are your friends. These are your fellow indie authors. Do them some love. Show them some love. Pay it forward. Show them some support, because we don't get enough support as indie authors. So show your fellow homies some support. Read their books. Buy their books, because you're helping to boost their career as well as your own, because if you buy their book, they will turn around and buy your book. So come on, show some love out there. That's what this channel is about, to be showing love to our fellow indie authors. And if you are new to our channel, please click on that subscribe button, and then click that little bell, so every time we upload a video, you will know. And get out there and watch your fellow indie authors' videos. And that is pretty much it. Remember, tonight's author is Stephanie Burke. If anyone knows her on Facebook, hit her up. Let her know that we reviewed her little short. It's cute. And we gave her a 3.75 for it because it's sexy. And I just wish it was a little bit longer. I probably would have given it a higher star, like a four stars, if it would have been a little bit longer, because it sort of ends a little abruptly. So I kind of didn't like that. But anyway, it's still a 3.75, and it's a really good read, and I want you guys to go out and get this book. So now tomorrow is our mainstream author, and we will be reading... Just a second. I really want to... Okay, we are going to be reading... Just a second. Now, this book, I believe, was a freebie as well. Jen sent me this. And the book is called The Offer. The Succubus Bargain Cereal. One Bite is Never Enough by L.L. Frost. She is not on our roster either, but we got all of these books before we got our new submissions, so I wanted to go through with and pay it forward to these authors as well, because even though they're not on our roster, they're still indie authors, and our whole point for this channel is to show indie authors love. So that is who we will be reading tomorrow. And if anyone out there knows author L.L. Frost, please let her know that we will be reviewing her book. And then on Friday, we will be reading... I'm not sure if Jen put it on here or not, because I won't actually be doing the review for that one. My daughter Soleil will, so... Basically, I don't think she put it on mine because she sent it to her. So it is one of our submission authors though on Friday. So I will let you guys know tomorrow who it is exactly. But I thank you guys. You are so awesome, and I will see you tomorrow. So sorry there was no review yesterday, and I hope you guys understand that sometimes life is hard, y'all. It's hard out here for a pimp. Come on now. So we will see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love.